Okay, so it hasn't exactly been a long time since we've covered a new lineup of fans from Noctua, but there's nothing I can do about the fact that they launched two whole lineups at the same time. If there were, I'd have used my awesome powers to get all this stuff released years ago. Anyway, last time was the water and dust resistant, all black, top of the line, and very expensive industrial PPC lineup. And this time we've got the products that some of you might actually be able to afford. This is the Redux lineup. With its factory tuning and data center DNA, an Intel 730 series SSD is an amazing choice for gamers and performance enthusiasts. Now with the Redux line, Noctua has at least partially addressed the two biggest complaints that exist about their regular PC cooling fans. Number one is the price. Redux fans come in basic, cost-effective packaging, and instead of including accessories like adapter cables and anti-vibration rubber mounts, they ship with just a fan and 4 mounting screws in the box. Number two is the color. Compared to Noctua's traditional brown and tan look, Redux fans use a muted two-tone gray color scheme that should be much, much less polarizing. So what else is different? Well, the biggest difference between Noctua's regular retail fans and the Redux lineup is basically time travel. You still get a 6-year warranty and premium build quality, but instead of using the latest designs like the NFF12 and NFA14, Redux lineup products are a generation or two back in terms of technology and features, and you also don't get the same variety in the models, with only one blade design available in each size: 80mm, 92mm, 120mm, and 140mm, although the 140mm version is available with either a round or a square frame. Okay, so that's great. More affordable Noctua fans. This is super exciting, right, Linus? Actually, overall, I'd say my reaction to the Redux series right now could be best described as a little bit disappointed. It feels like Noctua carefully considered the requests they were getting from their customers and then didn't quite fully address them to avoid cannibalizing sales of their existing products. On its own, the two-tone gray color scheme is definitely way better than the traditional brown and tan one, but it still doesn't really match anything, and you don't get that. I mean, for better or for worse, what Noctua's done over the last few years is they've built up that status symbol of Noctua fans and how they look, and it's like Buckley's, it tastes awful but it works, that kind of thing. So you don't get that either. And on top of that, at least at the time of making this video, the product lineup is so narrow that only a handful of PCs could be properly optimized using all Redux fans. Noctua does address all the main sizes, and they let you choose between DC or PWM control for most models, but a couple of key things are missing here for me. There's no airflow optimized 140mm model, something I don't really care about that much, but much more importantly, they didn't include a pressure optimized 120mm model. They could have done this. The NFP12 is a last gen design and would have made the Redux lineup something I could wholeheartedly recommend, while still giving the brown fans a small performance advantage, but as it is, our only option is the S12, which is still a good fan and very silent in free-flowing situations, but quite frankly, isn't very good against a restrictive grill, heatsink, or radiator. So there it is. Noctua, I still love you, but I'm a little bit disappointed in these. The quality might be great, they might still have the 6-year warranty and all that stuff that I love so much about your products, but they still won't look great in my system. They're still pretty expensive compared to other fans, and I don't feel like I can properly equip my system. I mean, this is the big one. I don't feel like I can properly equip my system with them because my only 120mm option may be quiet, but it will perform poorly in many situations, and I just can't recommend kitting out your rig with Redux series fans until there is a pressure-optimized 120mm model. Although I guess the positive takeaway from all of this is that all Noctua has to do to completely fix the Redux lineup for me is bring out one more model. So if there's an NFP12 Redux by the time you watch this video, then consider my main complaint resolved. Otherwise, all those things I just said, I won't make you sit through them again. Thank you guys very much for watching my video on Noctua's Redux series of fans. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it, leave a comment letting me know what you think. Am I overreacting about this? Does it matter to you? Tell me what you think of the Redux series. I desperately want to know, because my opinion is just my opinion. And then I think there are other things I say right. Head over to the video description where you can find links to the Linus Tech Tips support thing, where you can buy a t-shirt, give us a monthly contribution, or change your Amazon bookmark to one that gives us an affiliate kickback whenever you buy stuff. As always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already.